What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about why I bought the Kubota L3901. So here's the tractor. As you guys have seen in my previous videos, picked it up about a week ago now. Absolutely love the tractor. Put quite a bit of time on it in a short period of time. You know, like I was saying, winter came early and spring came late this year, so we are way behind on everything. And I just wanted to stop and make a quick video because I promised you guys on why I bought the Kubota L3901. So a lot of it has to do with previous tractors I've owned. So I have owned an International 584. It's a 60 horse two-wheel drive, big tractor with a loader, Cat 2 tractor, big tractor. I've also owned, in the newest comparison, I have John Deere 1025R. That was a great tractor. Would be a great tractor for someone if they were, you know, on a smaller plot of land, not doing quite as much. I have 5 acres, you know, ranch land. We're doing a lot of heavier duty work, more than the 1025R could handle, and I got to the point where I was maxing it out all the time, whether it be with, you know, a box blade or post hole digger or just with loader work. So I opted to sell the 1025R, and I was looking originally at John Deere's 3 Series, so the 3025E, 3038E. Wasn't really looking at the in-betweener, the 3032, but I quickly realized, you know, John Deere is pretty expensive, and I wanted to take a look at Kubota because, you know, Kubota is another tried and true brand, and I just wanted to see what they had to offer. So Kubota was able to offer me great pricing on this tractor. It was significantly cheaper than John Deere. Financing was exactly the same as John Deere, so 0%. If you put 20% down, you have the option of 60, 72, or 84 months. And Kubota actually kind of helped out a little bit more with that, because if you get the KTAC Kubota insurance on your tractor and implements, they actually drop the interest rate. So John Deere and Kubota are both at 1.99%. I got 1.73 on this tractor because of the Kubota insurance. So I went through the last video and explained the pricing of the tractor and everything like that. So if you guys want to know what I paid for this tractor, what the insurance is, what each implement costs individually, go ahead and check out my first impressions video. That's going to be an in-depth look at all the implements as far as their pricing goes and everything like that. So some of the things that drove me to the L Series Kubota, and I was looking at the 2501, I ended up going with the 3901. These are all L Series tractors, so they make a 2501, 3301, 3901, and then the larger frame 4701. I wanted to get the most horsepower in this frame size, so this is the 3901. A couple of things that I really liked opposed to John Deere, because that was my main basically competitor for tractors. I'm not a huge fan of the other brands, you know, New Holland, LS, Mahindra. Nothing against those tractors. I'm just more of a John Deere or Kubota kind of guy. So one thing I really liked, and that kind of led me towards the Kubota, was right here in front of us. Skid steer direct hookup with quick attach. So John Deere's tractors all come standard with their proprietary quick attach system. The only downside is John Deere's implements are the only ones you can use on those quick attach pieces. So they generally run about $100 to $200 more than a skid steer attachment. And I have the bucket here, and then I also have the pallet fork sitting over there. So that was something that I liked a lot. The other thing I liked was Kubota's kind of tie-in with implements. If you buy the implements up front with Kubota, it is significantly cheaper than going and buying them individually later on. That was a thing that I learned with the John Deere, and I was really happy that I was able to get everything I wanted up front. So both dealers for me are awesome. The John Deere dealer is about 60 miles away. Kubota dealer is about 150 miles away. Both of them were more than willing to work with me, talk me through everything, you know, answer any of my questions. So dealer choice for me wasn't as big of a deal, I guess, as it is for some people. Kubota was extremely easy to work with. It was a simple process, all done over the phone. I had seen the Kubota L series before, so I knew what they looked like and how they performed. I just simply called, filled out the credit application, told them exactly what I wanted, changed what I wanted probably 5 or 6 times during the process of waiting for the backhoe to arrive at my dealer. Took about a week to get, and then it took them about a day to put on, so it was not a long wait at all. But it gave me some time to figure out what implements I wanted and what I was going to need. So I also changed from the 2501 to the 3901. What else? The Kubota manual is pretty in-depth with maintenance and everything like that. So is John Deere, but I think Kubota's is a little bit more in-depth and makes it easier because tractor people are do-it-yourselfers by nature. So yeah, why I bought the Kubota 3901, it came down to property, you know, my needs, what I was planning on doing with it, and pricing versus the John Deere. It was too much for me. This tractor was expensive as it was, but it would have been significantly more if I had gone with John Deere. So yeah, this is the tractor. A couple other things that I failed to mention before, and I would like to mention now, if I can get my fancy dancy list pulled up. John Deere has a cast aluminum rear housing. I had problems with that on my 1025R. Actually, using a post hole digger, broke the top ring off of that. So this is a steel housing, a cast steel housing, which I liked a lot better. Kubota is significantly less tippy than the 3025 versus a 2501. It's just significantly less tippy. I had test driven both of them at the dealer, and your back tires on the John Deere would be coming off the ground way before a Kubota would be. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I was having some problems with the John Deere and the box blade specifically doing my road work, because I maintain a couple miles of dirt road, and I was having some problems with the actual box blade on that. It would stop the tractor dead. So this tractor has significantly more power. It's a different class of tractor, I am aware, but it's more or less what I needed. So that's kind of why I bought the Kubota L3901. We've got a ton of tasks for it here at the ranch, so we're going to be using it all the time. If there is something that you guys would like to see on it, let me know, and we'll see if we can get a video made up for it, because we're going to be trying to post at least 1 to 2 times a week. So hopefully we'll be able to get 2 videos out a week and get you guys some updated content, what's going on with the tractor, what we've been doing to it. Coming up, I am going to be doing a complaints video on this tractor. There are a couple complaints that I have, nothing crazy, a few minor things, but things you should definitely watch out for when going to buy this tractor. Just stuff you know you'll probably end up having to upgrade eventually. Definitely get your tires filled. If you're buying one of these tractors, that has made a world of difference compared to the tractors I've driven that haven't been filled. So if you haven't already, guys, please comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And like I said, if you guys want to see anything, you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll try to do my best to get back to you guys.